What is up everyone, welcome back for another video of Diablo 3. In this video we are gonna talk about the shield build for the Crusader. It seems that it received a small boost and also someone on my channel asked for this video and I was like, well, let me try that build and let's see if I can fix the bashing shield build for the Crusader. So I worked for it the whole day so we can get the most out of this build. I have to be honest, I watched some other YouTubers talking about this build because I think with more brains on a build we will get further. So I stole some ideas and I tried the build they were talking about, but I want to change the build slightly because I think it will bring you higher on the leaderboard. So let's talk about the build. It is the Blessed Shield build and it received a small boost, and I also think you can reach Greater Rift 95 or even 100 with it if you got the right gears and the right states. I just did a Great Rift 80 and I got the worst states on the gears that don't even benefit this build except the cooldown reduction part, because that is #1 priority in this build. So for the build you need 6 pieces of the Acon set. This will give you 1000% more damage and 50% cooldown reduction, and it will also reduce the cooldown of average champion by 50%. For the belt we want to use the Witching Hour because it is the only belt which can roll something that will help you to deal more damage. For our bracers we want to use Akon's Manacles. This will increase the damage of our Blessed Shield, which is great because that is our damage dealer. We also want to use the Compass Rose and the Traveler's Pledge because this is giving you more damage or more toughness, but that choice is yours. I'm also using the Unity because I felt like dying really fast. So if you also want to use the Unity, then make sure it is also at your follower. Make sure you don't have a lot of life on your follower because the less life he has, the less damage you'll get. For our shield, what was it called? I don't even know. I can't pronounce it. This will bounce to 6 other enemies. For the weapon, I just can't do that. I can't pronounce shit. Food. This will remove the resource cost of Blessed Shield and it also increases the damage. For the legendary gems I'm using Gokok of Swiftness because this will increase the attack speed and also the cooldown reduction, Bane of the Trap for the damage increase, and Bane of the Stricken so we can kill the Rift Guardian really fast. For a Kanai's Cube, Akon's whatever. This will give you stacks and each stack will increase the damage of Blessed Shield by 20%. So if you are in a group, you just want to hit each fucker and the stacks will go up to 70 stacks. So that is a huge damage boost. Achille Cuirass for the damage reduction, which is needed in this build. And as last conventions of elements, when it turns on Holy, you just want to make sure you are standing in the middle of everything and you hit every single button that has to do something with your skills. So for our skills. Blessed Shield Shattering Throw. This will bounce the shield to mobs around you, which is great because this skill will be useful in a high density game. Laws of Valor Critical for the damage. You can also try Invincible if the life per hit works if you spam Blessed Shield, because that would be an enormous toughness boost. Concentration Battered in Light for the sustain. And well, my mouse isn't working. I'm really sorry guys, this happens once in a while. Steed Charge Endurance for the mobility. If you don't feel like that you need it, if you never use it, then you can always take Provoke Hit Me, but I love to scout the map fast to search for the elites. Iron Skin Flash. Iron Skin itself will give you 50% damage reduction and the flash will give you some movement speed, which is great because then you can hit and run. Accurate Champion Prophet. This is the most important skill for this build. With only this skill you will be able to do a Greater Rift 70 because I did it, and the states and the gears I was using in the Greater Rift are the worst ones I've ever had. So you need this. For our passives, Fever for more attack speed and more cooldown reduction. Holy Cause will increase the damage and it will also heal us. Whatever, reduces the non-physical damage reduction. Finery for the increase in toughness and damage. For the Paragon points, you just want to get 25% movement speed and the rest in strength. And for the rest, you just want to max that out to 50 points in each state. You need at least 700 Paragon points for that, which can be obtained in 14 hours gameplay time, I thought, but I'm not sure. So for the states on the gears, this is also very important. For the helm, strength, vitality, critical chance. Shoulders, strength, vitality, area damage, cooldown reduction. For the necklace, holy damage, critical chance, critical damage. For the armor, strength, vitality, life percent, reduced damage from ranged attacks. Gloves, strength, critical chance, critical damage and cooldown reduction. And as you can see, I got none of those. Maybe I had. Belt, vitality, life percent, attack speed, critical damage. Braces, holy damage, strength, vitality, critical chance. Compass rose, strength, vitality, no, strength, attack speed, critical damage and area damage. Unity, strength, critical chance, elite damage. If you have the convention of elements, then put the unity in the cube. Then you want strength, critical chance, critical damage. For the pants, strength, vitality, all resist. We don't have a lot of all resist, so we want to use that. Weapon damage, vitality, area damage, cooldown reduction. For the boots, strength, vitality, all resist, blessed shield damage. And as last the shields, strength, critical chance, area damage and cooldown reduction. So how to actually play this build? So first of all, you want to have average champion profit up at all times. If you have it on cooldown, then you are probably fucked, because then you have to run, hit and run, and that's not really the playstyle that you want, because that is our only survivability thing that is left. So you just want to have at least 55 or 60% cooldown reduction. If you have less, then you have to change something. So if you want to go really high, just make sure you are staying alive. And meanwhile, you want to group the monsters together, and when you have a lot of monsters together, you just want to blast shield the shit out of those fuckers. The area damage will fuck everyone up. The cooldown reduction is making sure you will stay alive. The critical chance will double smack the shit out of them, and you can go really high. I hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment. Like and subscribe. Also turn on the notification, it's next to the subscribe button. And then I will see you in the next video. Peace.